used to be real cool, then you turned out to be a slave. Fuck you. We used to be real cool, then you did some grimy shit. Get trust you. We used to be real cool. Used to be real cool, then you turned out to be a slave. Fuck you. We used to be real cool, then you did some grimy shit. Get trust you. We used to be real cool, then you turned out to be a slave. Fuck you. We used to be real cool, then you did some grimy shit. Get trust you. We used to be real cool, then you turned out to be a slave. Fuck you. We used to be real cool, then you did some grimy shit. Can't trust you.
Hey, everybody, hold on. Let me put my earbuds in. I got so much to talk about, honey. Like, I just now saw, like, it's bad when a fucking black person being racist and shit. Hold on. Let me get this together, because I'm about mad. Get my new Apple Pods, and yeah. All right. All right. Okay. My bad, y'all. I had made a mistake and walked out on y'all and shit. But honey, first of all, let me say peace to everybody. The bleachers, the bushes, all of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all make me feel special, make me feel great. You know what I'm saying? All y'all gotta do is put some money in my pocket. I give a shit about you. You know what I'm saying? The kid got a shopping habit, as many people know. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, I ain't even no stingy bitch. I buy everybody something too. You know what I'm saying? I will. Like my husband can't say nothing about it. I be buying him shit. I buy everybody shit. But ungrateful ass motherfuckers. Shit. You ain't never had a friend. Never had a friend. You hear me? That's what I tell bitches that can't never fuck. I can't never fuck with them again. You ain't never had a friend like me. Okay? So, first of all, we got to give a shout out to Nelson Mandela on Nelson Mandela International Day. Like, for people that don't know, South Africa, the Dutch and the British and a few Indians, you know what I'm saying, used to just use it as a place where they would just stop and, fuel up, get themselves together. And then one day, they decided that they wasn't going to leave. So, they did what they did to stabilize the place, turn it into a shithole, uh, turn everybody against each other, you know, the usual. And in this case, in this case, it just didn't. In this case, it just didn't go, the way that they wanted it to, because that nation birthed a king. That nation birthed a father. You know what I'm saying? You know, they that nation birthed a king. Mandiba, father of the nation. That's father in Zulu language. Also, that's Bantu Tribe Nation, Bantu Stand Up. Uh, he was like the first South African abolitionist. And everybody who stood with him got either knocked off or jailed. He was there like, what, 30 years? When then the young man came out, an old man, okay? And, the rest is another story. But I say all that to say, you know, it's very unfortunate that as people of African origin, those of us whose ancestors were overtaken and enslaved and mistreated and just in the most horrendous, disrespectful manner. Then you have those who were colonized, who suffered a similar fate. It's just that instead of them physically coming and having to live in a new country and learn a new language and live under foreign rule, they did it at home. So that's why you got places like Sierra Leone, you know, they're owned by France. France whole economy, 98% of it comes from the natural resources of Sierra Leone. You understand? And peace, Puerto Rican. Peace, Giovanni. How you doing, baby? I gotta give you some information too. I got my Facebook back. I gotta give you some information. Um, so these things were, pretty much done to steal from us, our identity, to steal our power, to steal our money, to steal our everything. Like people don't know. Cowrie shells used to be money, and we had so much of it we wore it in our hair. Before we began to use gold as a currency, it was something that was just found in our soil. That's how rich our soil were. They were just laying in our yard. We could just, it's a serious reason why, you know, the country in general has been separated into individual countries when it's just one place. It's to keep it from uniting, to keep the people from uniting. Because if they do, everybody else is fucked. If they say, hell no, we making our own dollars, we gonna back it with our own shit, and ain't nothing you can do. Fuck y'all. You know, everything homegrown. The whole world is fucked. Because the whole world gets, just the lithium that they make cell phones with. Every cell phone in the world has a mineral that comes from the Dominion Republic of Congo, the DRC, in your phones now. And look at how Patrice Lumumba, 60 years ago, fought and died and was murdered and thrown in acid over what's going on today just because he suggested that this was the plan. Just because he suggested that we need to get a handle on our resources for something pop off. Just for suggesting that. They murdered that man and thrown him in acid and dissolved his body and then gave his country back a gold tooth that some French soldiers stole and let them go bury that because they ain't even now have nobody. This is how we're dealt with in the world. And it's very important for people to understand that just because peace, 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 peace. What's up, baby? Hey, Lenny. How you doing, boo? It's so good to see you. Um, this is how we're dealt with, out here in the world. And some people have it twisted that just because they're lighter, or just because they're from a different place and their ancestors weren't slaves, or just because of this, or just because of that, it doesn't matter. Your skin tells the story, okay? And it's a story that they will too soon try to forget. Okay? So you'll be handled the same way. So please don't get on no high horse and get and come and make a whole TikTok about how you're not my people. And and I've been here for 10 years. Then take your punk ass back where you was at then, ho. Why the hell you mad at us? Because we got fucking social security cards and things of that nature. Did you I mean you need to check our fucking resume, bitch. Did you know we built this shit? Did you know that? Oh, okay. Oh. Cause I could have sworn the third world hoe try to say something. Hell you mean? We created every modern marvel in the last 100 years. To have them stolen from us, reappropriated, rebranded as some other bullshit. Rebranded as some other bull stuff that don't even belong to us. That don't even have nothing to do with us. They talk about Alexander Graham Bell. Okay, Albert Einstein. Who the hell? Oh man, I hit you up too, man. All right, I'm gonna send you a message after this. I hope you feel better, baby. Like it is something that we really gotta like pay attention to. Like the self hatred is real. The self hatred is real. Like why is it so many people that live in this perpetual state of just self hatred? And anybody that look like you just want to bring them fucking pain and misery. Like you don't think everybody got enough damn pain and misery? You got to make somebody life shitty too. And you think that the same God, the same God, the same God that let somebody run up on Shinzo Abe last week and pop him, the same God that let Saddam do what he did for decades and decades and decades and then had him dragged out and damn hung like a fucking dog. You think that same God gonna allow you to get away with your bullshit? I beg to differ. We all pay eventually. It's just some of us are more willing than others. But don't think that you can ever be able to fucking you can't beat it. You can hide around and play your game and lie and deflect and scapegoat. You might beat the charge, bitch, but you can't beat the ride. Okay? And in the court of public opinion, okay, and in the court of law, eventually every dog have its day, you know. So you might want to, tighten up with all of the nonsense because it's real nonsensical. It makes no good sense, you know. You got people around here that are enemy because they look like the fucking enemy. They look like they the enemy, okay? They look like they the enemy. They fit the fucking description. That's just what it is. Nobody have to apologize for that shit. But if you have shown the content of your character to just be what it is, evil, can't be mad at nobody for that. Can't be mad at nobody for that. I saw something about the man Kevin Samuels, and they were saying how people wished him dead, and people were celebrating that he's dead, and he's such an awful person, and this and that. I'll say this. Evidently, he had something against big girls because he was married to one for a real long time. And evidently, he got something against it. Maybe it made him feel like he was a loser. I don't know. But it was something from his past that he just didn't want to be associated with no type of broke ass bullshit or no crazy looking bullshit. So help him God. And that's how he felt. But at the end of the day, after all of that high value man, after all of that talking shit, at the end of the day, when that man body, when he walked up out of there and his soul left that body, the only people that was there to pay tribute to him or even care for his uh, uh, body car was the very objects of his scorn. It was the heavy set uh, 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 church usher board ladies that was there representing for him. It was the big bone preacher with childburn hips that was there representing for him. Okay, that's who he had in his corner in real life. But in fake life, he wanted to imagine something else. So it's people that saying, "Oh, he need to die. I'm glad he did." Blah 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 blah. Mm 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 mm. Hold on, y'all. My coffee. It's getting cold. Mm, it's good too. So people were saying all of this stuff about him and how they glad he did, and God said, "I'll let you look." Okay, okay, yeah. I think they know. I think they know because they doing a lot of weird shit right there. A lot of weird shit. But they said all of this horrific shit. Oh, we glad he did, and da 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 da. And I think that a lot of people don't know, but you making you know him out to be a truth teller because he said y'all were evil like that, and he said y'all were heartless like that, and he said that y'all wasn't worthy of this love and affection that he would freely give to somebody else, and they set him up and killed his ass. I think that as a man, he was broken a little bit. It could have happened when he was young. It could have happened when he was a little older, but something happened. You could tell because it was a anger, it was an animosity there that was specifically for us. It was specifically for us, like even the women that went and made themselves uh very successful, so called, however it was, like my Prada on a bit of mud who was penniless. Okay, okay, my Prada shoes ain't got no time for the broke shit. Okay, ain't got no time for the broke shit. Okay, and they was he was saying, you looking for this and that and the third and the man, and you think that you can get that kind of man because a man like that once paid attention to you before. I mean, he said a lot of things that was kind of, he was on point with some stuff, but a lot of stuff, it was a lot of emotional bitch shit there too. So it was like, he was kind of like hurt. But like I said, that was karma for your ass because ain't none of them high value motherfuckers show up in there. Ain't nobody damn go fund. Ain't nobody damn. I mean, he had a regular old slideshow. Who know? I don't think the best undertakers had him. They said he looked like beef jerky. It was awful. I mean, it was people live streaming it, laughing and carrying on. It was bad. Now, but you will go out here and you will see somebody like R. Kelly. He pissed on a whole little girl, and everybody talking about, oh man, that don't have nothing to do with this and that. Everybody still bought his shit, still listened to his shit, still was cool with it. You know, it took for them to actually indict and sentence him, find him guilty for what he did to Aaliyah, for us to really fucking make a peace with that shit. That's how much we're willing to reward the one who his actions were horrible. But the other one, he was just talking shit. He was just talking shit. But we got people out here that's really out here fucking off in our community, really making us look bad. Niggas like Nature Boy. You understand? His actions is why he's in jail. It wasn't what he was saying. He could talk shit all day long. He had to do something. I do hope his heart and soul was met with glory too, Lenny. Because that was a lot of bad energy getting thrown at him, man. I felt horrible for his mama. I felt horrible for his children and the people that loved him. Peace Nova. I felt horrible for him. I felt horrible for like his children and the people that did have love for him. I felt bad for them because they had to listen to some awful shit that those couple weeks. Like I said, they said that they on there. It was several lives on YouTube, Twitch. I mean, everywhere. They were streaming this man funeral live. Okay, you see the little usher board ladies in there with their little white gloves and their little hats and shit. They was in there representing for his mama. Cause that's how we do. We look out for each other. We very loving people. And we look out for our own. You understand? And they came out and they showed out for his mama, and they put her baby away the best way they could. You know, like I said, I just like Lifted said. I do hope that his heart and soul was met with glory. That at the end, you know that he got to have perfect peace and perfect harmony with himself and his version of paradise, whatever that may be, you know, because obviously this world wasn't good to him. A lot of people don't know when he was a real young man, he had cancer when he was like 19. So he was sick and had to get out of college and all kinds of stuff. Like he didn't really have his health coming up. He had to get out of college. He had to, he been through some things, you know. And I guess he just felt the way he felt. He's an image consultant. So imagine how much reinventing yourself, how much you was at odds with everything around you to say, you know what, I might have been this back, and might have been born into this. But man, in real life, I'm a fly ass nigga, man. I'm out. Okay? I'm about to wear motherfucking Armani suits and goddamn drink peanut butter scotch all willy nilly and wish a nigga would. Okay? That's what he decided, you know. But shit, obviously, the establishment wasn't having it. I don't know what the fuck he did. Cause they got his ass up out of here early. They ain't even give him no whole bunch of time to pop his shit. You know what I'm saying? And they sent him on a mission. Like he came out here, he was on the mission hard. He was on black bitches' neck. And he wasn't getting off. Okay? And he talk that shit. But at the end of the day, who was there for him? Us.